Made it to the barn. Today is Monday the 18th. Look at that, May 18th already. It's actually a holiday here in Canada. It's Victoria Day. I think it's Memorial Day in the US, if I'm not mistaken. So I have the day off, so it's just afternoon, and I'm feeling really good today. I had an awesome workout, and I have energy now. Like, that awesome workout didn't absolutely kill me, which is great. I am recovering from a cold, which that was just ticked me right off. I'm like, I finally started feeling good with my pregnancy, and then I got sick. But now I'm like recovering from that. I'm feeling good. So long story short, we're actually gonna do something with Diesel today other than just hand walking. I should have looked back in my log to see. I honestly don't remember the last time I did like actual groundwork with him other than just hand walking him in the pasture. We've done a ton of hand walks because I've just been tired. Today I'm feeling good, the sun is shining, so we're gonna go grab a halter and actually do something that in my mind feels a bit more productive than just a hand walk. And I know I've said before, like, hand walking is productive, it's all good, I'm doing what I can, but actually doing something in the arena is gonna make me feel really good. So let's get at it. You did so good today, bud. You did so good. Yeah. We finally got a bunch of rain yesterday, so of course he rolled in the wet dirt and is now dirty and still shedding. So we're a bit of a hot mess as per usual, but that's okay. We didn't do anything super fantastic today. We just a solid session, so got some movement in, and that's what's making me happy these days, is just doing what we can, spending time with this guy and making sure he stays healthy and all that. Obviously his fitness isn't where I would hope it would be in an ideal world, but that is okay. So I think it was in my last video that I mentioned I wanted to clean these up, but I wanted to do it with my razor. But I didn't want to use my razor until he was bathed because obviously his legs are dirty. All this is dirty and I don't want to gum up my razor. But it's too chilly to bathe him still. So I'm going to do what I can just with my scissors. I'm not going to get too carried away because it can get goofy looking real fast. But we'll just trim it up a bit. Make him look a bit more cleaned up. And yeah, just trying to stay with how his natural angles are here, so it's not like I'm not going to get cut super close or anything, but just make him look a little bit nicer. So obviously not as clean as a razor, and obviously I said I wasn't going to go too ham with it, but I think That at least cleans it up a little bit. A little bit more snazzy, hey? So pretty. So I will admit, when I do have days like this where I'm feeling really, really good, my brain goes to like, okay, we're feeling good, what can we do now? And I'm not gonna lie, the thought of doing 75 hard has crossed my mind. And initially I was like, that sounds like a terrible idea when you're pregnant. But one of the YouTubers I follow, she's maybe 2 months ahead of me in her pregnancy. She is currently doing 75 hard and she's doing awesome. I would say doing 75 hard during first trimester, absolutely no way in hell was that gonna happen. I felt so terrible. There was no way I could do 75 hard and be consistent with all of those things for 75 days in a row. And even now, like, yes, today is a really good day. Hello, you're so cute. Today's a really good day, but will tomorrow be a good day and I could check all those boxes? I have no idea. So, and the other thing is, let's say today, May 18th, I started 75 hard. We do have plans to go on a baby moon, and that would fall obviously within the 75 hard. I do not want to be doing 75 hard on a vacation. If it was just me, like solo vacation, fine, I could do that. But yeah, I'm not going to subject my husband to me having to do 2 workouts a day and traveling and having to drink 4 liters of water while pregnant. Not happening. That being said, I do want to take advantage of those days when I am feeling good. And honestly, the tasks of 75 hard are not all bad, right? The working out 2 times a day for 45 minutes every single day, like never having a day off, that's questionable, but it's only for 75 days, right? Not drinking alcohol. I mean, I'm pregnant, I'm not drinking alcohol. Even when I wasn't pregnant, I wouldn't drink a whole lot, so that's easy. No cheat meals, following some sort of a diet, which you don't want to be dieting in terms of losing weight when you're pregnant. You want to be doing the opposite, but doing things like eating so many vegetables or fruit a day or hitting your protein goal, those are all good. Obviously, drinking lots of water is really important. Reading lots is good. Like, all those individual components of 75 hard are really, really good, whether you're pregnant or not. But yeah, like I said, at this stage, I don't think me committing to doing actual 75 hard is a good idea. What I do think is a good idea is trying to do a sort of 75 hard for, I would say I want to do it until we go on our baby moon. I do want to work out 45 minutes. Whether or not it's 7 days a week, I don't know. This past week, I did 5 strength training workouts, and then on the weekend, I did a Pilates workout and a prenatal yoga workout, which those are like, my heart rate was like 80 beats per minute on average, I think. So I think that would be manageable. My other workout that I would do during the day that has to be outside would be with this lovely gentleman. He's such a sweetheart, aren't you? Drinking 4 liters of water. I will strive to do that. I'm not gonna make myself uncomfortable because being pregnant, you're already peeing more frequently than you typically would. Drinking 4 liters of water, obviously that's just gonna add to that situation. So we'll see about that. I definitely want to do more reading. I'm not gonna take progress photos of myself. I'm just not in a space right now with body image and all of that to be taking progress photos every day. What else is there? Following a diet, I don't know. I've been doing this thing all of 2026 where I'm trying to eat 25 different fruits and vegetables over the course of a week. So I feel like that's kind of it. So yeah, that's more or less it. It's more or less just me wanting to do what I can and taking advantage of moments like now in my second trimester where I am just feeling good or feeling better and have the motivation to do the things that I want to do while I can, because I'm sure by the time I hit my third trimester, the fatigue's gonna hit me, my overall size is probably gonna limit me in some ways. Yeah, all those things. So make hay while the sun shines. I'm such a sweetheart. I love it. You're so quiet. Did I tucker you out? I'm gonna go have a nap in the sun. Yeah. Just got home from work. We're gonna head out and go spend some time with Diesel. And I have no idea what we're gonna do. I will be completely honest, I have yet to nail down some sort of groundwork program that I'm gonna do with him. And I'm not gonna lie, I have zero motivation to nail down such a program. I literally do not wanna do that at all. But then I get to this point in the day where I'm gonna go out and spend time with him and I don't know what to do. I don't wanna do the same thing that we did yesterday because I feel like that's a really quick way to get him resenting me if we're just doing the exact same thing over and over and over again in the arena. And I kind of just wanna go for a walk. Right now, being at the office is kind of like pulling teeth. After being there during tax season, what felt like 24/7 for 2.5 months, it's the last place that I want to be. I don't want to be at my desk. I just want to be outside and moving and doing anything but being at the office. So it's kind of brutal this time of year. So yeah, I kind of just want to go for a walk. So I think we're just going to go for a walk. And I keep fighting with myself that that's not okay, but I think I need to convince myself that yes, that is okay. So we're gonna go out for a walk. It is on and off raining. It is, I'm looking at the clouds to the west. They are very, very dark. Like it's dark outside. It's 4:30 and it is dark. But we'll put a hat on. I don't think we'll get soaked. We'll probably get a little wet, but I'm okay with that if it means I get to be outside for a bit. Hi. All right, we called the game on account of rain. We are both, we're both soaked. It started hailing and then the heavens just opened and it is now absolutely pouring. It's clear to the north, so I'm assuming it'll stop soon, but yeah, we're soaked. Good morning. I am currently working from home with the best view in the world. We have a leak in our water system, so a guy is coming to fix it this morning. So my job offers me the flexibility to, if need be, in situations like this, to work from home. So I'll work from home for the morning and then head into the office, and then fingers crossed we do not get rained out like we did yesterday afternoon. By the time I got in the house, I had to take off my jeans and change into sweatpants because they were just soaked. I had soaked a hoodie, I soaked my Carhartt jacket, my gloves were soaked through. Yeah, we got a little wet. So hopefully that's not the case. I'm so conflicted. Like we need the moisture, as the farmers would say, but I also just want to spend time with my horse and not have my entire wardrobe become sopping wet. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a good day. So it's several hours later. I'm done work. I've worked Diesel, which was absolutely brutal. It's not raining today, but it is extremely windy, which made it absolutely miserable to work with him. I kept to the arena, so we were close to the barn just in case it did rain again. And yeah, it was miserable. But we are back in the house. We are gonna make some supper, and I thought we would have a bit of a chat while I prep supper. So I feel like I'm at this stage where obviously there's a lot of change coming. I'm going to be having a child come September, which obviously brings with it a lot of change. But I feel like there's other changes occurring in my life too, especially with Junior passing away in March. I feel like my life with horses has and is changing a lot. Obviously, my involvement with horses has scaled back significantly since, say, I was a teenager or in my early 20s. But with Junior passing away and Diesel not being 100% and me not being 100% and not being able to ride, I just feel like my life with horses has changed a lot, and it's going to continue to change, especially once baby boy is here. And I just don't know. Horses have been my identity for so long. Like, I've identified as a horse girl, as a cow girl since I was like 10 years old. And I don't want to say close that chapter because I'm not getting rid of Diesel, but just to see that evolve so much and into what, I don't know. It has kind of left me feeling a little bit lost, just in terms of my life and also here on YouTube. Before we get into that though, look at this. So the place that does the ultrasounds, they don't like print out the pictures for you there. They send you an email. So this has been sitting in my inbox, and I finally printed it off today. It's so cute. It's my baby. So I'm gonna cut off the white and then put it on our fridge. I can't stop looking at it. That's wild. I'm growing that. Anyways, YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 4 or 5 years at this point. It might be coming on 5 years, possibly. I'm not sure. I have a little over 3,000 subscribers, and if you would have asked me how much money would you be making when you have 3,000 subscribers, I don't know what I would have said, but it would have been something. And to be completely honest with you, I make $0 off YouTube because I am not monetized yet, because I have not accumulated enough watch hours in the past year for me to be able to be monetized. And this really came to a head today, because the video that came out yesterday, as of recording this, has like 11 views, and like the average view time is 4 minutes. So if you're one of those 11 people that watched it, thank you so much. But at this stage in my YouTube game, it's not enough. At the beginning, it was super fun just to make videos, have a collection of videos that I could look back on my progress with my horses and just my life. At this point, it's really frustrating that I have made 0 progress. And it has really made me question what I'm doing, and just makes me feel like I'm hitting my head against a brick wall. So given the lack of success on this channel and my life changing in a few different ways, I'm really churning in my brain what's next for this channel. I've thought about rebranding away from Strong in the Saddle. I've thought about completely starting a new channel from scratch, just ditching this one and completely starting from scratch. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Those are kind of the 2 options that I'm looking at right now, but I don't know. So that's kind of where we're at. my life's just changing. I think that's completely natural. And yeah, I don't want to be, like I said, banging my head against a wall with this channel. I enjoy making videos, and I do get fulfillment just from the process of creating. But at this point, I do want to see some fruits from my labor. So that's kind of where we're at. Enough blabbering. We are making ravioli. I think I'm gonna make ravioli tonight. So I make my own meat sauce. I am part Italian, so I must make my own meat sauce and make some ravioli. I'm not making the ravioli from scratch. I will be putting the pre-made ravioli in a pot to boil. That'll be our supper.
They say that the only constant in life is change. We hear it so often that it almost becomes background noise, a cliche we nod at but don't fully digest. Until, of course, the ground shifts beneath our own feet. Chapters end before we feel ready to close the book. Routines that kept us safe suddenly require us to adapt, to pivot, and to find a new rhythm. It's uncomfortable. It forces us to ask who we are when the landscape around us looks entirely different than it did a year ago, or even a month ago. Yet, there is a quiet beauty in that uncertainty. Change is the very thing that allows for growth. Without it, there's no progress, no healing, and no discovery of what we are truly capable of handling. It strips away the excess and reminds us of what matters most. In the moments where everything feels entirely up in the air, we are forced to find our anchor, to find the things that keep us grounded when everything else is moving. For me, that anchor has always been right here with my horses. The smell of leather, the steady rhythm of a hoofbeat, and the absolute honesty of a horse. They don't worry about the changes of tomorrow. They only ask us to be completely present right now. And maybe that's the secret to navigating the shifts in our own lives. Not trying to control the wind, but simply learning how to adjust our seat, trust our foundation, and keep moving forward.